A reunion we've wanted to see now for a number of weeks, moments I thought were actually quite funny, and definitely things people wanted to see. That was this week's Monday Night Raw. Definitely a filler show building up to the draft, but still overall good, in my opinion. But this is things you might have missed. Make sure you smash the like button, really helps these videos, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's start with good news, as Rowdy Ronda Rousey has posted images, obviously confirming her baby has been born. Many congratulations to Ronda Rousey. The Hurt Business officially returned today, kind of. Out of nowhere, during the opening match, Cedric and Sheldon came to the ring. A brawl ensued, and I honestly thought we was going to get a 6-man tag. Credit to WWE, we didn't. We got a steel cage main event. And honestly, the Hurt Business reuniting is massive. Hopefully they don't split them up in the draft, because let's be fair, we wouldn't have complained if we got this 6-man main event. It's what we all want to see right now, right? But the main event itself was really good. Big E had a killer performance. His first WWE title defense, successfully defeating Lashley. And then Drew McIntyre came out. What? I was not expecting Drew tonight at all. Great to see Drew McIntyre back in the main event scene. If you forgot, Drew actually lost the opportunity to challenge for the championship when he lost to Bobby Lashley. So obviously cool to see him now back in that contention. But now, seriously, did Corey Graves actually say this?
Don't worry, Saxton, your girlfriend's safe. Garza and Korea aren't into four-legged ones.
Oh, poor Byron Saxton. Honestly, though, great match tonight for Angel Garza, and genuinely, I'm really enjoying the connection with him and Humberto, obviously real-life cousins, now a tag team in WWE, and I'm really pleased they're getting spotlight matches and actual moments on the show. They definitely deserve it. Talking of spotlight moments, though, well, Damian Priest once again got presented like the megastar he should be. Love it. When he made Raw Extreme Raw. Look at this. Through the table. There's no faking that. It's like these two men were sent out on Raw tonight with the mission to just fight. Hey, don't worry about hurting each other. Literally just fight. There was more extreme in this match than there was the entire Extreme Rules pay-per-view last night. Genuine, look at his table spot as Sheamus just destroys the entire table with his body. There was wounds and bumps everywhere across Damian and Sheamus. But of course it was Damian Priest who walked away with the US title still. Love the presentation of Priest. Do you remember a few months ago when people legit thought Damian Priest was buried? Oh, how wrong they were, right? So Doudrop obviously answered the open challenge by going to Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville this week. Don't think she got the memo, you just have to go out for an open challenge. But obviously it was Eva Marie that cost her opportunity with a distraction. Now, one thing I will say is I'm pleased Charlotte Flair did not drop the title tonight. I kind of felt like they was going to have her drop it. I was convinced she's going to go to SmackDown. Maybe she still will. We'll have to find out Friday because the WWE draft does start Friday. So that will be interesting to see. But seriously, if you haven't already, check out my draft prediction video. I am 100% too stubborn to change the thumbnail. Yes, Alexa Bliss should have won the Raw Women's title, so I'm not changing it. But genuinely, I sort of speed run it in 8 minutes, so make sure you check that video out. But there was some news today regarding Alexa Bliss, obviously everything that happened with Lilly at Extreme Rules. Apparently, people are reporting that Alexa Bliss is set to take time off of WWE. Obviously, she was absent tonight from Monday Night Raw, and from what the reporters are saying, she could be off for a few months. Now, there's reports that she's away to go and get married, and obviously have some time off. To be fair, she's been very active for over the last year, so it doesn't shock me that she probably wants this time away. But the main question now is, how does Alexa Bliss return? Obviously, there's no signs or reason as to believe it's going to be a new or old character yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But all eyes on what Alexa Bliss does next. Jeff Hardy randomly teamed with Mansoor and Mustafa Ali tonight. It was okay. And do you know what? It gave us some funny moments. Just look at Mansoor here. Mansoor becoming a Hardy Boy. Oh, you love to see it. That's living the dream. But they did lose to Jinder Mahal, Shanky and Veer tonight. And do you know what? Good. I honestly think this trio need wins and definitely needed a big win tonight, and they got it. So they should be a more dominant team. I don't think they need to be as dominant as the New Day or the Bloodline, but you've got to be able to take them seriously, and to do that, they need some wins. So I'm okay with it. The 24/7 title was on the line as Reggie defended against Ricochet. More importantly, though, look at the new Rascals sat at ringside. The 24/7 division was out in force for the match. And Drake Maverick has a hotline to one Akira Tozawa. Wait, seriously, that woman has Lilly. Someone tweet Alexa Bliss right now. She can officially come back to work. We have found Lilly! Oh, thank God for that. But in all seriousness, this was a good transition for Akira Tozawa to stay in the ring and basically challenge R-Truth, Drew Gulak, etc. to a match. Well, he didn't. Instead, he got the returning to TV at least, Keith Bearcat Lee. And what a presentation for Keith Lee as he squashed Akira Tozawa. Exactly what this big man should be doing. There's a lot of social media controversy around Keith Lee's name change with the Bearcat being included. It is to honour the first black heavyweight champion of the world, Bearcat Wright. Honestly, I wouldn't be upset if WWE completely changed Keith Lee's name to simply Bearcat. I think the name's fine. I don't think it hurts him at all, especially if this is the presentation of him where he just comes out, destroys people, and leaves again. That's exactly what Keith Lee should be doing. So I'm all for this. I love it. Oh, we're going to have to talk about it. He's back. Goldberg was here via satellite. Yep. And he wanted to talk to Lashley face to face, but he was via satellite. That makes no sense. But obviously he spoke about what happened with Lashley putting the Hurt Lock onto his son. Honestly, I don't see what Lashley did wrong. I really don't. But Goldberg basically confessed that if he was lucky, he'd get to kill Bobby Lashley. Like, that's definitely not PG, Bill. Come on. What's wrong with you? Karrion Kross again had a promo. These promos are really, really good. And then WWE kind of let him down by having him then walk to the ring like this. How do you present someone like this in two completely different ways? It's beyond me. And the thing is, I think everyone wants to like Karrion Kross. It's just definitely hard to do that when you see the presentation of him, because you feel like it's a joke. You feel like you can't take it seriously. Come on, WWE, do him better, please. Everyone's wondering where the F is Elias. Seriously, Elias hasn't been on WWE TV now for ages. They did promos, and I think the answer is he's dead. He literally died, so he's not coming back. I don't think that's true. It's just bizarre that you've created these promo packages for someone, given them a little bit of build and a lot of intrigue with a fan base, and then you just scrapped it. We haven't had any update, any rumour. I'm assuming he'll be eligible in the draft, but honestly, I kind of feel like the hype's died down now, and I hope there's at least one more video package before you do re-debut him, because honestly, I think he needs it at this point. AJ Styles was victorious in singles action against Riddle. Great to see AJ having a singles match. I just wish now they'd transition him back into the actual main event scene. I feel like he's needed right now on Raw's main event scene. But as we said, everything is about to change with the WWE draft. So it'll be interesting to see what they do for Monday Night Raw. But let's end tonight with a little bit of a theory surrounding Alexa Bliss. Now, Alexa Bliss, and I'm not talking about her returning, but what she actually did in recent months. Notice her past opponents like tonight, Shayna Baszler, someone who was haunted by Lilly, is snapping. This is the old Shayna Baszler coming back. You could almost literally say Shayna Baszler has changed. Doudrop had a lot of interaction with Alexa Bliss, and actually Alexa liked her. Seemingly she turned her back on Eva Marie, and you could say that Doudrop changed. She went from being all serious and the hired muscle to dancing and happy. Is that the side effect of Alexa Bliss? Much like The Fiend, did she change people? I don't know, it's interesting though. Definitely when you look at Raw tonight, you could see that. It's interesting. Overall for tonight's show, it's really hard to go above a 6. I don't think it was a great show. I think the main event, the opening match, the Extreme Rules match really helped, okay? I really do. I really think this was just a filler show building to the draft, and sometimes that's okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and follow me over on Twitter at CWrestlingUK, and I'll see you next time. Peace!